Hello, this is teddygaming and welcome back to another review on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Tales of the TMNT Volume 2, Issue number 26, The Value of Gold. And, oh god, this is a really bad issue. One, it's dealing with gaming and stuff like that, and then two, the story doesn't really go anywhere really, and it just ends, and there's not really much of a story here, and it's just like everything about it with the reasonings why they do stuff in this issue is so stupid. So yeah, let's get into this one and be angry about it, shall we? Okay, so with the first part of the issue, for like the good chunk of the issue, we do get to see Donatello. He's playing a video game with some people, and there's a little weird joke little later on, which is really weird, but for like the first, I want to say, was it 7 pages, we see nothing but Donatello playing a video game, which is, you know, I'll say it's kind of cool because we don't normally get to see Donatello play a video game, but at the same time, this goes on for 7 pages, and not much really happens in this part, other than just some characters are going on a mission, and somehow two of the other characters, they're able to go on to the next level, but Donatello character doesn't, so yeah. And this takes up 7 pages of this issue. Why? It's like a really weird and stupid part of the issue that has nothing to do with the actual main story, or it all does, but like, it doesn't need this much focus on the story, but yeah, it does. It is annoying. But then after that, we do get to see Casey and Raph. They're training in the lair next to Donatello, and they decide to go out. But Donatello is a bit annoyed by this, and he can't find out why the other two whales get onto the next level. So that's when he asks, or he doesn't ask, he actually rings up the players and asks them how they was able to go on to the next level. And the player which Donatello was talking to says it was how to buy the currency from eBay. Which, first of all, this really is showing its age of when this comic was coming out, because I believe that this is when like eBay was first starting up and becoming popular, so this is really showing its age. But then also, I don't think that's how it would work back then, but either way. And then afterwards, we do get to see Donatello, who goes back onto his computer and searches up on eBay about it, and he makes a really weird and disturbing quote here. So this quote that he says is, "He doesn't sound like he's 10. Okay, so Donatello, who around this sort of time, so this would be in the 2000s, let's say he's in his, at least 30s, possibly 40s, he thought he was playing with a 10-year-old online, and he has his address, his phone number. Are we not concerned about this whatsoever, that he knows a 10-year-old, or he thought he knew a 10-year-old, and he had all the information, and was playing with him? Are we not concerned with this? A 40-year-old turtle living in the sewers playing with a 10-year-old, or might have been playing with a 10-year-old. What went through their mind to make this like acceptable to put this in a comic? This is really weird to put in a comic, but yeah, I guess it's there, but still, it is so weird. But then after that, we do get to see Donatello. He finds out some information about this place that's harvesting all this gold for the game. And so basically, Raph and Casey, they come back and they find out about this. And that's when Donatello gets really annoyed by this, because it's immoral, they're cheating, and you know, there's not really so much to it other than just, you know, they shouldn't do it because it breaks the rules, but there's nothing to say that they can't do it. So that's when Donatello, Raph and Casey, they decide to go out and find the warehouse which is having all these people harvesting all this gold. And we do get to see within like next few pages, we do get to see him confront these guys, but it's not really too much here, but it's just really weird and stupid with this bit here. So we do get to see Raph and Casey. They go into the room to try and fight some people, but everyone doesn't want there to be a fight because they want to work. And we do get to see Donatello trying to reason with the main person behind all of this, and try and give all the reasons why they shouldn't do it. And basically saying that like the work is really bad because they're working like really long hours. They have like really bad working conditions. The pay is bad, and yeah, there's nothing against it, because even the person who runs it all is saying, for like, basically, like, there's nothing bad against it. Like, all the things he said was true, but there's nothing you can really do about it, because all these people are working on contracts, so he can get like away with it, and there's not really too much to it. And that's when Donatello, Raph, and Casey, they just leave, and that's where the story ends. This is a really, really stupid issue. The fact that they went out to try and find some people who are doing some online gaming stuff and try to beat them up and send them off to the cops, despite it not really be like a real crime or anything, and then trying to reason with them, saying, oh yeah, you know, you're doing all this bad stuff, you should stop it, and then just being told, like, you know, just leave because you've got nothing against it, and they don't even question the fact that they're turtles. It is weird. So, oh god, yeah, I mean, overall, this issue, it's bad. I mean, one, the artwork. So, with this artwork, it's not bad, it's just, the proportions, I want to say, just seem really weird and off, but it's okay, I want to say, but there's a lot of stuff that could be improved. But with the actual story itself, oh god, that is where things really, I don't know where to really begin with talking about this bit, because I feel like I've explained everything if I needed to by saying that it's just a really stupid plot that doesn't really go anywhere. And I think that with when this comic was coming around, I do feel like there was definitely like some importance to this issue, like definitely like to do like gaming stuff, like eBay and stuff like that. And I feel like this issue could have done, or could have gone in like different directions to, like, I want to say like prove the same point. But the fact that they go in this direction to say that basically like what these people are doing is bad, despite, I mean it is, but they can get around it because of contracts and stuff like that, and then they just leave without it being like a story that gets resolved or anything like that. It is stupid and bad, and I just don't know where they was like thinking that this was a good story. I mean, I think I can understand a little bit more if this was Mikey, because, you know, Mikey plays video games and he would be stupid enough to like think that, but this is Donatello we're talking about here, who doesn't normally play video games and normally thinks through things and stuff like that. So it is just so weird and stupid that they went in this direction, and this is the outcome of it. Also, not to mention the fact that they included a somewhat weird moment with Donatello's thinking that he was playing with a 10-year-old, and they're just brushing off as if it was nothing. Are they not concerned that they basically sort of said that Donatello is like a paedophile or something like that? This is a really alarming stuff, and yet they're not doing anything about it, and it is just so weird that they allowed this to be approved by it all. And oh god, I just don't know where to really begin with all this, but somehow I got through with all of it. And I think also makes it even worse that the story was actually done by like an actual person from the Mirage Studios that have been around for ages on Toll's team. That's Stephen Murphy. I'm pretty sure it always says on the credits it's Murphy, so I think pretty sure it's Stephen Murphy. But and don't say any like scripts, but I'm assuming that the script came from Steve Murphy. So if that's the case, then it just makes things even worse. And oh god, I just don't know where to really begin with all this. This is just a really bad issue on so many different levels. So yeah, let me know in the comment section below, what do you think about this issue? Do you like it? Do you not? What do you think about Donatello being a paedophile? Yeah, and I thought I'd be uttering those words. So, yeah, that's it for today, guys. If you just want, please share, like, subscribe, and all stuff. Goodbye, yo, bye.